Hello, and welcome to the Platinum Pay Express training video on employee maintenance. To get started, click on the Employee tab at the top. From within the Employee tab, you can search for any piece of information that you have on the employee. Let's start with typing in the last name. This will now bring up everyone with this last name. Additionally, if you want to search for a department number, you could type in the department number and it would bring up every employee in Department 100. By default, all active employees are showing. If you wish to see terminated employees, click on Show Terminated Employees. These employees will show up in red. To add a new employee, click on the Add Employee button at the top right. The Add Employee will bring up this wizard. This wizard will help guide you to make sure that all the most important information is entered on the employee. Each start field must be filled in before you can click Create Employee Record. If you wish to change the employee ID, you can click on the Change button, change the ID, and then click Done when you're finished. After all the information is entered, click on Create Employee Record. Once employee is created, you can go into their setup, and then you can enter in the additional information that was not in the wizard. To make a change to an employee, click on the pencil icon in the top right hand corner of the field. You can then enter your change. Click the check mark to finish your change, or if you click on the X, it will revert all of your changes that you just made. To terminate an employee, under the job, click on the pencil icon. Under term date, click on Change. Find your date. You do not need a reason if you don't have one, and then click Update. This will now terminate the employee, and click on the check mark to finalize. This employee is now terminated. Under the Payroll Information tab, this will allow you to enter any kind of scheduled earnings or scheduled deductions that your company may have. If you do have scheduled deductions, these will come out of the employee's pay period each pay. You do not have to enter these in payroll as they will be auto deductions. If you do not see a deduction or pay code in the drop-down list, please contact your payroll specialist as they can add this to the list for you. For direct deposit, you may have up to 2 different accounts. If you do have 2 accounts, you need to make sure that the second account will always be 100%. Down here under split method, enter in 100%. This will take the remainder of the balance from the first account and then put the rest of the balance into the second account. You can do a flat split or a percent split. A flat split will be a dollar amount, a percent split will be a percent. If you add or change in an account, these accounts will go into a pre-note status. This means that even if you made a change to a second account and had a first account, the first account would also go to a pre-note status. This means that on the next payroll that runs, this employee will receive a paper check. After that payroll, it'll automatically switch back to active and they will receive a direct deposit for the second payroll that they run. You can add notes to an employee. These notes can be shown on the payroll when you click on the gear within the payroll grid. These notes can be set to expire. This way, if you want to have a note not remind you a second time, you can set it to expire after a certain date. Under the Tax Information tab, this will allow you to add any kind of federal, state, or local changes. Under federal taxes, you can do single, married, any kind of allowances that are on the W-4, as well as additional or fixed federal withholding. You can also exempt them if they are exempt. Under the Pay History tab, this will show each of the employees' checks that were paid. It shows their gross pay and their net pay, and the total taxes. If you're looking for a specific check, you can enter in a check date under here. This will allow you to search for an employee's check date. If you want to search by another amount, say you know the net pay, you can search by just the net pay under this field here. If you're working with an employee and you wish to go to a new employee with the same tab, click on the employee icon with the magnifying glass, then click the magnifying glass to bring up the card view. You can then select the employee that you wish to see. Now you remain on the same tab with the new employee. To return back to all employees, click on all employees. You will now see the card view once again. Thank you for watching this training video on Platinum Pay Express Employee Maintenance. Have a great day.